Bonjour. Plus tôt cette année, à Rivière-des-Prairies, à Montréal, une fusillade a tué 3 hommes et a gravement blessé 2 autres. Et dans un centre commercial en banlieue d'Ottawa, 2 personnes ont été tuées et des clients ont été terrifiés lors d'une fusillade. Earlier this year, a shootout in an apartment building left 3 men dead and 2 others seriously injured in the Rivière-des-Prairies neighborhood of Montreal. 2 people were shot and killed at a suburban Ottawa strip mall, terrifying shoppers who found themselves in the line of fire. And there have been more than a dozen gang-related homicides and 20 attempted murders in Vancouver so far this year. We're in the midst of a pandemic, but it does not mean that crime took a break. Our heart goes out to the families of the victims we lost so suddenly and tragically to acts of senseless violence this past year. But these stories are becoming all too commonplace in a country as free and as safe as ours. Depuis que les libéraux sont au pouvoir, la violence des gangs de rue a augmenté. Les homicides ont augmenté de 20%. C'est en grande partie à cause de l'augmentation de la violence des gangs de rue. Seuls les conservateurs ont un plan pour agir contre la violence des gangs de rue. Seuls les conservateurs vont garder les armes à feu loin des criminels violents. On va cibler les responsables de la violence et ceux qui terrorisent les gens. Pour ce faire, on va renforcer nos lois, en plus de donner les ressources nécessaires à nos services de police. Gang violence has increased dramatically since the Liberals took office. In fact, since they took office, homicides have risen by 20%, driven in large part by an increase in gang violence across the country. Only Canada's Conservatives have a plan to combat gang violence and keep guns out of the hands of violent criminals. We will go after the people behind the violence that is terrorizing so many by toughening up our laws and giving the police the resources they need. We will amend the criminal code to make it easier for police and prosecutors to go after gang networks and prevent unauthorized imports of guns. Too many gang recruits, especially young people, are forced into the cycle of violence because there is no other option for them. Pour créer une stratégie de sortie des gangs, on va former des partenariats avec des employeurs du secteur privé. Ce programme va permettre aux membres des gangs de rue de s'en sortir, de refaire leur vie, de trouver un bon emploi et d'obtenir le soutien pour quitter une vie de crime. Et on va former des partenariats avec des organisations pour développer des programmes qui aident à sortir les jeunes des gangs de rue. On va s'attaquer à la criminalité des gangs les rues de Montréal et dans les grandes villes canadiennes. We will partner with employers in the private sector to create a gang exit strategy. The program will give them a way out, allowing them to start fresh in a new location with gainful employment and the support needed to leave behind a life of crime. And we will partner with organizations across the country to develop and expand programs to keep our youth out of gangs. Ending gun and gang violence needs to end at the source. We need to get tougher on gun smugglers. Pour stopper la contrebande illégale d'armes à feu à la frontière, on va travailler avec l'ASFC, la GRC et nos alliés américains. We will work with the CBSA, RCMP, and American allies to target smuggling operations before illegal guns even reach our border. And we will impose a mandatory minimum sentence of 2 years for the unauthorized possession of a firearm if the person was the subject of a prohibition order or previously convicted of a firearms-related offense. Les gangs de rue sont prévenus. Comme Premier ministre, je vais toujours être du côté des familles, des honnêtes citoyens et des victimes. Ensemble, on va agir pour rendre nos communautés, nos quartiers et nos rues plus sécuritaires. We are putting the gangs on notice. As Prime Minister, I will always stand on the side of law-abiding citizens and victims. Together, we can make our communities safer and secure our streets. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.